Hey, friends! Barky Dog here, back with another movie review. Well, sort of. This one is a little different. This time we're looking at a biopic of sorts. We're talking about 2011's Barrymore. This one stars the late Christopher Plummer, and it's not exactly a movie, even though it was released theatrically. Let me explain. Barrymore is essentially a stage play recorded on video. Now, these sort of things used to show up on public television back in the day, and they're great in the sense that you get to see a professionally acted and staged play on TV. In fact, this was one of the selling points of public television back when it was launched in the 1960s. One of the more famous ones was Hal Holbrook's turn in Mark Twain Tonight. He had a one-man play starring as the author and humorist, a character he played for years. Here, Christopher Plummer plays the famous actor and movie star John Barrymore in a one-man play that was very successful and remounted for video. Well, technically, it's a two-man play, as he has an offstage assistant who is prompting him with lines and trying to encourage him. The story takes place one night in 1942. Barrymore was, at this point in his life, 60 years old, a heavy drinker, and almost washed up. He was planning a reprisal of the play that made him a star years ago, Richard III. He rented a theater to rehearse his part in the play before auditioning it for some potential backers who would hopefully fund the production. The play was never produced. John Barrymore died not long after this night. Here we see Plummer essay the famous man as he desperately tries to remember his lines and recapture his past glory. Barrymore struggles to remember the words, his memory failing. He's distracted, distant, and yet at times he can rattle off brilliant snatches of a speech or monologue that appears and vanishes in his mind like a sprite. Along the way, he reminisces about his life and its ups and downs. We see his crude sense of humor, and he talks about his father, the scion of the famous family of actors, his sister, Ethel Barrymore, and his arguably better-known brother and best known of the Barrymores, Lionel Barrymore. You no doubt remember him as Mr. Potter from It's a Wonderful Life. All of this goes on while his assistant, never really seen, tries to keep the actor on track and working on learning the lines. If you ever wondered what the big deal was, what all the shouting was about when it came to Christopher Plummer, or John Barrymore for that matter, this is a picture you need to see. It's a veritable tour de force from Plummer, and he's mesmerizing in this performance as the actor who cannot recapture the flame of glory and has to finally face the fact. There is an actual movie based on this general concept, which also started as a stage play. 1983's The Dresser starred Albert Finney as the aging thespian losing his grasp on his memory, with a personal assistant, known as a dresser in the trade, desperately trying to keep the star focused and on track. It's an excellent film set in Britain during World War II. Definitely a three-paw picture, for sure. There's something endlessly fascinating about the world of the Shakespearean actor. The history, the traditions, the superstitions, the egos, the actors who live and breathe the works of the bard as they trod the boards. In The Dresser, you see all of that in spades, and the 1983 film is highly recommended. The Dresser was remade in 2015, starring Ian McKellen as the Dresser and Sir Anthony Hopkins as the aging actor. Seems like it might have been better if they reversed their roles, but to be fair, I haven't seen that one yet, so I can't say. It's hard to give a paw score to Barrymore since it's not really a movie, but Barrymore is also highly recommended. Christopher Plummer commanding the stage in a powerful performance at the age of 81 years old. Definitely a production you should see. The Dresser is available on VHS, DVD, and Amazon Prime, and Barrymore is available on DVD, Blu-ray, and also digitally. Well, that's all I have for you this time. I'll be back soon with another video. In the meantime, you take care of yourselves, okay? And I'll see you in the next one.